Hello, my name is Dr. Doug Brown. I'm an academic program manager for the MBA program here at the Malcolm Baldrige School of Business at Post University. In the next few minutes, I'm going to give you some guidance about how to prepare yourself for success in our Business 698 and 699 Capstone courses. So let's get right to it. First, let's understand that this is a different kind of course than your traditional 8-week course. And this chart gives you a little bit of an idea of how they're different. In a traditional course, there's 8 discrete weeks served one bite at a time. This is an integrated 16-week project. Now, we still have the week-by-week units, but it's largely about where the discussion boards are having content and giving pointed encouragement. We're not doling out the lessons 1 week at a time. You might notice when you look at the Blackboard shell, you'll see a resources tab and a course reviews tab, and that's where a lot of the information you need is going to be. So I'll talk in a few minutes about how it's important to review that. So you plan to meet long-range deadlines, and you select your topic and what you want to accomplish. Now the topic has a whole bunch of separate video on topic, but it's up to you to demonstrate what you've learned in a much more open environment than just one collection of topics over 8 weeks. This is about proving what you've learned and picking concepts and applying them to real life. And your discussion boards are really places for collaboration, support, and encouragement with more general questions than you'll see in a regular, what you would have seen in a regular class. So here are some preparation steps I want to go over, and if you've already got these, then you're ahead of the game. But understanding this is different, let's just start at the beginning. Take control of your space. Clean and organize the work area where you've been working. Make tangible steps, wrap up the things that you've got clear physical space to work, especially if you're a physical space kind of person. Take a look back at your class notes, your texts, and your papers. Get them all organized. Organize them by class because you're going to need them, both for your reflective paper and as you start to work on your topic and your outline. Now, this is not just a clerical step. You ought to be looking back and skimming through it and reading and getting a sense of reminding yourself what was in each course. You will see that in the course reviews as well. Find an opportunity to eliminate distractions. If you're an easily distracted person, you're going to need to take away anything that's going to keep you from really focusing, because this will be really different. If you've been accustomed to doing the discussion boards and kind of multitasking and getting through the classes, then this is going to, you find a real difference here. All right, the next thing is to know your calendar. Take a look at the syllabus right now, or maybe right after you're done watching. We are laying out specifically when the deadlines are all the way through 699. This kind of course will require isolated blocks of focused time to work on things. They're not the kind of course you can wait to the last minute or the last couple of days. You need to really plan your time. And watch for those deadlines, and if you've got travel or outside activities that are going to get in the way, you need to try to rearrange your schedule. The next 16 weeks are going to be critical to proving what you've learned and require some new habits. If you have things that are immovable and have to be done, then pick up the phone and talk to your lead instructor or your mentor when they get assigned in week 3 to talk about how to work through that. If you know something's coming, you can plan for it, but make sure you have some focus time. Okay, now prepare your support network. They've got you this far. This is going to be an extra push and a phase on your project. Your support network, I mean your family and your community. People at work can be very important in Capstone, especially if you are writing about something that's work-related. And make sure you, because we will be talking about work, by the way, about trying to find, when you do your topic, a mentor or advisor inside your organization. And also make sure you schedule time to take care of your mental and physical health. A lot of people get to this point in Capstone and they're already exhausted. So use good calendaring techniques to say, all right, I need to make sure that I am taking care of myself, because this is a 16-week marathon. It's not a sprint. And you need to stay mentally alert and mentally awake, and that requires both good nutrition and exercise and some planned downtime. Number 4, think about your goals and aspirations. How will you want to use this experience? What do you want to accomplish with this effort? Capstone really is what it sounds like. It's the culminating experience in the program. So think about yourself. What am I want to get? What do I want to get out of this, and how is this project going to help me get where I need to go? So I talked for a few minutes before about charting course deadlines. Get out your calendar, put them on the deadline with specific dates, and then back up from that. I typically recommend that you finish your core writing activities several days before the deadline, and then give yourself a day worth of a break to let your thoughts gel, and then come back to it towards more of the deadline. But don't wait till the last minute. And especially when you get into those first 3 weeks of coming up with a topic and the outline, those are really intensive steps. And the more work you put in there, the easier it'll be down the road. And then 698, you only have a few weeks to research, so really blocking out some time. So explore the reference area of Blackboard. In there, you'll see topics on topic selection. You'll see sample outlines. And in the sample outline, you will see a proposal development outline, which we recommend using that structure if you're doing anything other than a business plan. Now, if you are doing a business plan, there's a structure there. In that case, we'd suggest a more standard, even an SBA type template, and paying attention to the outline at the topic selection stage is really important. If you have some whole other outline that you want to use, we'll get to that in the topic selection. That's fine, but you should be talking to your course instructor first. There's also an item in the reference area about how to do research. And you might say, yeah, I know how to do research. I've done it to get this far. That's fine. You know what? Take a look at it. You'll get some tips, and you'll really hopefully bring things into sharp focus for you. Also, pay attention to the course reviews area. These are PowerPoint presentations created by your instructors that gives you just a quick little outline of the major highlights of each course. 2 caveats or warnings with that. First, understand the courses may have been updated since those presentations were done. Second, it's not a substitute for looking back at your own notes. And I guess the third tip with the course reviews is don't be afraid to look at them, the ones that are outside of your concentration. It may give you some interesting ideas that you hadn't thought of. As we go through the course, you'll be asked questions about certain of the courses in the course review, but don't just wait for that. There's a great way to refresh your recollection about things. And now we're at the starting line. Your first deliverable is going to be a topic and outline at the end of week 2. Your topic, as you get ready for it, we're not talking about a long paper. We're talking about a page, maybe two for your topic, and a couple of pages for your outline. Now, me personally, I don't count pages, but we're not expecting a 10-page paper. We're expecting a concise topic that meets the requirements of the topic selection and an outline. Then what happens in week 2, at the beginning of week 3, the program faculty get together. We look at your proposals and outline topics and outlines, and we give you advice, and we say, yep, that looks good, you're good to go, or not. And you're also assigned a mentor. They'll get with you during week 3, and immediately at the end of week 3, you're to have revised your topic and your outline to start researching. The second deliverable for the course will be an annotated bibliography. Now, this is simply your outline that you expand, and as you get the research, if you have research on a topic, it goes right within that section of the outline. And there are resources and samples online for that, and your course instructor is there, your lead instructor is there to help you with that. Couple tips on class discussions. Make sure you participate at the right level. We're not looking for people to camp out in the discussion board and make many postings. Understand that the discussion boards are different, as I mentioned before. Don't fall into the trap of spending so much time on discussion boards and helping others and talking on discussion boards that you don't have time for your work. Allocate the right amount of time. Some students tend to panic. Don't panic. This is something that hundreds of students have done before. Take it one step at a time. Allow us to walk you through the sequence, and it will come together for you. Demonstrate your program learnings. Whenever you're thinking about something, think, how can I demonstrate what I learned in the program? How can I use it? And think about picking a narrower topic that you can go deeper on versus a wide and shallow topic. And again, more on topic selection in a different video. Your next steps right now is read all the Blackboard materials, really pay attention to it, ask good questions, work on your topic, and try to have some fun. And some quick milestones for you before we sign off here. Week 1, you'll be posing ideas and discussions, narrowing your ideas down to 2 possibilities by the end of the week, and talking with your live instructor. No substitute for phone time, especially in this course in the beginning. And week 2, you're supposed to have narrowed your topic and begin working on the outline, and then use the templates we provide. So that's a quick preparation step. I've repeated what you can otherwise read in the program, and wish you great success. One thing you may want to watch if you haven't already is a video like this on Capstone topic selection, which is the main event for the first few weeks. So this is Dr. Doug Brown for the Post-University MBA program. For the record, this was recorded in October 2012, and it is current as of this time. Thanks. Have a great day.